Hey guys, welcome to Khalida Vlogs. It is Children's Week, so to celebrate Children's Week, I'm going to tell you how to get the meta achievement for the children, which goes towards what a long strange trip it's been. This achievement will net you 10 points, not including what you get from getting these 6, and the title matron or patron, depending on the gender of your character. So let's get started. The first one is Home Alone. And to get Home Alone, get an orphan, so you either need to get the one from Stormwind or Orgrimmar, the one from Shatrath. I don't know if the ones from Dalaran count. I don't think they do, but don't quote me on that. And all you need to do is use your Hearthstone while your orphan is with you. So make sure you click the whistle so he's right beside you. And then use your Hearthstone. The next one on the list is daily chores. You need to do 5 daily quests with your orphan. Now, they don't have to be the same one, so if you're higher level and you're grinding out a reputation in Pandaria, which is, we're back to doing the dailies, you can do it that way. If you're a lower level character, do the fishing and cooking dailies, and if there's enough dailies for you to find, don't worry. Do a profession daily, do Argent Tournament dailies, you can do older fishing and cooking dailies, and they'll still all count towards it. Next one is School of Hard Knocks. This one is a little bit more difficult. You need to have your orphan out and you need to do the battleground feats. So in Eye of the Storm, capture the flag. So when you're doing Eye of the Storm, you've got 4 different towers, and you and your team have to be in control of them. Then you have to go to the middle, grab the flag, and run back to one of the towers that you control. Best way to do that is just stay near the middle, even if someone's grabbed the flag, and wait for it to respawn. Assault a tower in Alterac Valley. AV is... This is probably one of the harder ones to do. If you're Alliance, you want to book it to the far end and run to either West or East Frostwolf Tower. If you're Horde, I've never done this one on Horde, but the one you're going to want to run and do the whatever ones are the farthest away from your starting point, because the farther you run, the less likely you're going to have competition to get them. And I am lagging. Okay, that's okay, I'm not moving around too much. Assault a flag in Arathi Basin. If you're Horde, you want to book it to either Stables, Lumber Mill, Blacksmith, or Gold Mine. And Alliance, the same ones, but instead of going to Stables, you're going to want to book it to Farm, which is the far one. Again, the farther you go, the less likely you're going to have a bunch of people following you. The next one is Bad Example. Bad Example is to eat these foods while your orphan is watching. So you're gonna have to do a little bit of running around to get it. Sometimes they'll be on the auction house, which is helpful. So I'm gonna tell you where I found to be the best places to find them. Obviously there are other ways if you're a little bit more creative. So the first one is the strawberry ice cream, and you get the best place to go if you're Horde or Alliance is Brivelthorpe. And Brivelthorpe is the ice cream vendor in Thousand Needles. And oh, I went too far. And he's right about here. When you're doing the quest, you start off here, and then you get sent over here, and over here to this little boat, and there's a goblin there, and you have to do, or a gnome there, and you have to do some stuff for him. But he eventually is able to sell you his ice cream. The Tasty Cupcake is a cooking recipe. We kind of talked about that one for getting the Hail to the Chef meta in one of my previous videos, but it's a cooking one, and the recipe drops in Northrend. Now keep in mind, you only have to eat them, you don't have to make them, so if you want to find them on the auction house, or if you have a friend or a guildie who plays and you're like, hey, can you sell me, a tasty cupcake or something like that, I'm sure you can find them. Red Velvet Cupcake, you get from the easiest way is to go to your shrine, so either Shrine of 7 Stars for Alliance or Shrine of 2 Moons for Horde. Go to your sweets vendor. So it's beige sugar for Horde and pink peony, I think, or something like that. It's some, lovely name for Alliance. And they sell a whole bunch of ones. So you get that one, and you're gonna get Tasty Cupcake, Red Velvet Cupcake, and you're also gonna buy the Lovely Cake. And the Lovely Cake is a full cake, and you get the slice by just clicking on it and eating a slice. The next one is the Delicious Chocolate Cake, and that is another cooking recipe. That recipe you get from doing the Shatrath, which is the Outland cooking dailies, and it can come from any of either the barrel of fish or the crate of meat. Lovely Cake Slice we talked about. Dalaran Brownie you get, and the Dalaran Donut. You can get from Amy, which is the pies, pastries, and cakes vendor in Dalaran. and she's in, she has her own little stall. You can get some of the other ones there too if you don't feel like flying around and finding all of them, but those are the two that I have written down here. The next one is Aw, Isn't It Cute? And that is to get any of the pets. So I will show you if we search Children's Week. So you can see I have most of them. So again, I don't know if the Oracle or Wolvar ones count, but you can get Egbert, Mr. Wiggles. He comes as uncommon. I revamped him to rare. Peanut, the elephant, Scooter the snail, Speedy, Whiskers the rat, Willy, and Legs. I should mention that there is a... some of them come from the Outland ones. The Oracle and Wolvar ones come from the Dalaran ones, but you've got 4 that come from... I think 4 from the Stormwind Orgrimmar ones and 4 from the Shatrath ones. And I should also mention that there is a meta, or I guess it's technically a meta, to get, or not a meta, but a bigger one. You get 50 achievement points if you get one of each, and you can see I just got this one because I didn't have Egbert before. I had bought him, I didn't actually earn him, so that's an easy way to get 50 achievement points. So that's how you get that one. So just get any of them, and you get it by doing about 5 quests. So go to Stormwind, you'll get 5 quests, or no, it might be more than 5. You need to go to Ironforge and show him the King in Diamond. You need to go to... oh lord, I am out of practice. You need to go to... yeah, Ironforge, you need to go to Westfall, and you need to go to Darnassus, and Malfurion Stormrage will throw some wings on him and he'll be so excited. And then you come back to Stormwind, and you play... you buy a dragon kite, or I guess you can go to Orgrimmar and you buy a kite of some kind and you play with him, and then you get him some ice cream, and then you go back to the matron, and then you hand in the quest, and you get to pick one of the 4. And then the Shatrath ones, you go to Caverns of Time, you go to the Dark Portal, you go to Nagrand, and then you go to the Exodar, and then there's a small chain there, and then you take her back to the orphanage, and you get to pick one of the pets. And I think all 3 of these come from the Shatrath ones. Okay, and the last one is Hail to the King Baby, and that one is to go to Utgard Pinnacle, which is a dungeon in Northrend, and all you have to do is defeat this boss with your Orphanauts. Just run the whole dungeon with your Orphanaut. Once you hit 85, you can pretty easily solo it, so if you're doing this at 90, it won't be a problem at all. So I hope that was helpful. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and have a beautiful day.